Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of What Lies Beneath, where our party have recently delved into the mystery that surrounds Shinoris and found a hidden chamber beneath the grotto, where a strange process seems to be taking place. What that process is, they're not exactly sure, but it seems to involve the melting down of metals and feeding them into some sort of gigantic golem. The party have headed back to the bar after narrowly escaping some strangely green glowing versions of the metallic peacekeepers, who for some reason wouldn't come out of the secret chamber. And the ones above the chamber didn't seem aware of the ones below. The party returned to the bar and reported this to the bartender, and are now beginning to question what they should do next. So we're going to dive straight in with talking. It appears, though, before we begin with the talking, that on occasion a metallic warbler is flying by to listen, but then it flies off. Well,
I shoot.
it seems we have a bit of a mystery on our hands, a strange chamber, strange metallic peacekeepers, and metallic warbler that wants to keep an eye on things.
Well, on the positive, at least the warbler can't listen in because we're doing this telepathically.
Exactly, it's one of the fortuitous things about having dear Shmoosh here.
I've summoned Squeaks the First, little bat.
And you as well, Midas, yes.
And
I suppose.
Squeaks has spotted this thing. I'm just going to close the door.
Right. So I suppose you might have a few questions for me. So ask away.
How do we kill the robots?
That's a interesting question. It's not impossible. Difficult, as you can tell. Their calming mist is quite effective. If you wanted to bring them down, you'd probably need to disable Shooters himself. If you could disable him, then because he controls them, not sure who we lost there. Chad, I think.
Just Chad.
They share a telepathic bond with their master, so if he was taken out or otherwise influenced, that might get them off your back. I don't know about pure destruction, on the other hand. They're quite hardy. If I was to rate them, yeah, so they're definitely tough.
Well,
Not the toughest.
Killing him may be a problem, considering he has a lot of, well, from what I can gather from seeing the first one, little tiny tin cans in his room.
Ah, yes.
The assassins.
Yes, over his first project, before he actually built the Peacekeepers, they're a little less advanced, but very useful. But from what I'm aware, most of them have been disposed of, so there's probably only a few about.
Yeah, so what is it you're asking us to do? You want us to take down the big guy up top?
Well, that's if you wanted to take out the Peacekeepers. What we need to do, or what would be good for you to do, would be to try to find out more information about what's going on and if anyone else is involved in what's going on. Currently, as Shmoosh has said, Shooters appears to be someone else appears to be having influence over them. And
And
So,
what's in it for us? Because we got a mushroom wedding to go to.
well, if we can solve the problem and free shooters, you'll get access to his collection to pick out a prize of some sort. Magical armament, gold.
Now you're talking my language.
There's also the potential that you might be able to get some extra spell scrolls from the mages, or perhaps even access to, as I believe I said previously, the secret archives.
The gold word.
Yeah.
So what?
The G word.
What about it?
That's how you get Midas.
It's true.
Yes.
But we could do with present for the bride or the groom.
I need to get a present.
Lucky.
The mushrooms have genders. Are you a they/them situation?
I mean, we're just sort of a hive, so no, but yes, both.
Yes, from my understanding, because myconids can reproduce from their spores, they're essentially both male and female. There are quite a few plants that are like that.
Oh, cool. So we don't have to like tailor this to a blue or pink situation. It can be any color present.
I mean, you mentioned that this was for a queen, didn't you, Shmoosh?
Well, that sounds like a gender to me.
I think so.
Never heard of a
All I'm going
myconid
off is,
queen before.
I'm kind of just going off dreams, but I mean, if those dreams are sent from the sovereign or my circle, then I mean, they could be true.
I mean, you were also told by the myconid in town, were you not?
Yeah,
you spoke to them.
True.
So, any ideas who this queen might be?
Maybe a queen from another circle. Maybe
Possible.
Maybe the Neverlight Grove is joining with the I don't know, the Red Caps.
I mean,
those guys are evil.
The nearest myconid settlement to there would be Portobello Cove, but I doubt it would be them. Not impossible, but it actually reminds me, they've stopped delivering their wine recently. That's odd, but probably not important. We're having shipping issues or something. Lot going on.
For a wedding gift?
Well, that's the thing. If you don't know who the queen is or what they are, it's tricky. But
what about a let go? Because the
no, I keep
letting go of their life.
No, that's for pranking you guys. Yeah.
I mean, if they're a queen, you could always, I mean, they possibly have one, but you could perhaps some form of crown, or perhaps, or a necklace, something to symbolize their position amongst your people, perhaps.
Well, if only I hadn't given away my crown.
You had a crown?
What a shame. It was an onyx headpiece. I gave it to Elodie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, but they're already wearing a hat.
Well, they've got a headpiece under the hat?
That was weird.
I mean,
they look pretty to themselves.
I mean, you've probably never heard of it, I suppose, Shmoosh, but there is, in, was it one of the Dwarga settlements, or was it the Sverfneblin? It was one of them. They have a Tower of Hats competition. quite an interesting one, seeing how many hats they can stack on top of each other before they fall over.
Hmm.
I believe the record is currently 23. It's a lot of hats.
Think they'll have a hat suited for a queen?
Certainly possible. I mean, there's lots that comes into trade within Shinoris. I mean, and if you're looking for something exotic, probably worth speaking to Laguna. He's probably the most adventurous of the shopkeepers, always heading out and coming back with new goods. If you want something crafted, then of course you've got Forge. But considering myconids like Earth and Stone, you could also go up a floor and speak with Adamant, and he could carve you something out of stone or break down some stone for you. Or you could always ask the other myconids, see if they've got any ideas.
Yeah. Got a friend down below, maybe they.
Yeah. Certainly possible.
Anything small we can do to help you out before we do the big thing?
Anything for me?
Because I can think that once we do the
thing are we
big thing,
doing?
the thing that we've currently been talking about, the big gap top.
Yeah, but how are we gonna do anything against him? He's got bodyguards, robot bodyguards.
No, I don't want you to do anything against him exactly. When it comes to it, I can probably handle that, but what I need to know is exactly what's going on, and that's where you come in. So I need to know who.
You want us to confront him?
No, I'd like some
sneakiness.
Yes, essentially
stealth mission.
Talk to people, find out any rumors, anything that might seem relevant, anything useful.
Do we mention what we saw downstairs? The big scary golem?
Probably not. I actually wanted to talk to you about that, actually. I can't say for certain, but I at least know what the two cotals represent, at least from my studies. If you would like to at least know what that is.
Your studies as a barkeep making alcoholic drinks.
Oh no, this is just a hobby. This my actual I do a lot.
Is your business?
Yes, I've got to make money somehow, but I mostly do a lot of study. Have you ever heard the tale of the Serpents of Law?
No.
I don't know, have we?
Roll a religion check.
I said religion. I was just.
Yeah, this would be religion.
I've heard the
We all
story
do
of
religion.
Plagueis the Wise.
I will guidance myself as well.
I'll do Elodie as well.
That'll be a 14 for me.
How did I get the highest?
How about you, Shmoosh?
I don't have much in.
Yeah, you can give it a go. You might have heard the story. Nope. Okay. So, none of you apart from Midas have really heard anything about this. Midas, you've only heard this in the faintest of rumors, probably stuff your father has mentioned when discussing things. And it's essentially to do with two creatures from the dawn of time itself, and supposedly the forming of the 9 hells.
Oh.
Yes, but that's all you really know. So, a long time ago, based on my studies back at the very dawn of time, there were, from the primordial chaos that everything originated from, there were two lawful gods, Ahriman and Jazirian. They were winged serpents. They...
Dragons.
No, different. Think,
Snakes with wings.
yes, snakes with wings would be a better description.
Pests, then.
Not in this case. These two serpentine gods set their minds on ordering the multiverse in a lawful way. They bit each other's tails, forming a circle that defined the borders of a new plane of existence. And born from that soup of chaos, formed the Outlands. Now, and around this, the other outplanes formed. At least this is in the Great Wheel version of the cosmology. So, whether you take that into consideration or not, yes.
What's this going to do with the statue?
Well, if I was to take a guess, can't say for certain, but the representation of it is almost like they're trying to bring order to chaos, or perhaps bring chaos to order. And that is what it represents. It either represents the two ancient deities circling chaos to keep it contained or grow it into something, or perhaps that the chaos will expand out and consume law and consume everything.
Just to be clear, we're not killing the big guy.
No, you wouldn't stand a chance if you tried.
Really? He looks a bit frail.
He has robots, Midas.
Appearances can be deceiving.
His big scary robots.
Yeah, but it's as they said, you take out the old man, the robots would do nothing. Supposedly.
No, they at least wouldn't be able to receive orders, so unless they were pre-programmed with other orders, it might shut them down. But either that, they would, or they might just follow out the last orders they were given, or some final command. But it would certainly break down their unity and their telepathic bond.
Okay. You just want information, and then we can get the hell out of here.
Exactly.
And come back another day and blow this place up.
I'd rather you didn't blow up my home, but...
Should we talk to the ones who you already have suspicions on? Or should we talk to the big guy? What's his name? Shooter?
Shooter's met alive, but your best bet, I would suspect that people around, particularly on this floor, where the influence of the grotto will be at its strongest and where one of the guard tower entrances is, this is probably the place where you'll most likely find someone who has information. So just need to go around and ask, perhaps just ask if anything strange has been going on, if they've noticed anything odd, and then just report that back, essentially.
Cool. What's your name?
My name's Crystal.
Cool. Right, I'll go see if anyone knows anything for
you can't just
Crystal.
go asking willy-nilly. You need to wait till there's an opportunity.
Exactly. You need to have...
I mean, I can shake it out of the...
You need to have...
those things watching, Midas. They'll see you.
Subterfuge is essential in this case.
I can mentally shake it out of them.
Midas, the door.
You start roughing people up, and then you're going to draw attention to us and put everyone in danger.
But we're not going to be here that long.
True. Maybe it's better if we...
Maybe you do the talking, because I'll just
Talking? I don't even talk.
Exactly. The whole point.
Well, this might be as much. It would probably be best if you all go as a group. Perhaps use the premise of looking for a wedding present as your opportunity to start up conversations.
Good thinking.
Okay.
But if I was to say there was one person I would trust within town, it would be Adamant.
You're adamant that he trusted.
Yes. He is stalwart, quite powerful, and also has a certain affinity for stone. With his ability, he may be able to put you on the right path.
Alright.
Okay. Which one?
Go for it.
Where does he work?
He's up on the next floor. He works at the stone carvers.
Alright. Come on, Shmoosh. On the shoulders.
You'll probably like him, Midas. Most of his weapons seem to be made of gold.
Like my drawing.
It's quite good. The sizing's a bit off, but I see what you were going for.
No, that's perspective. That one's in the background.
Going for a three-dimensional piece. Interesting.
Trying to control two characters is brilliant.
What shall I do?
Come with.
I forgot you was here before.
If we end up in a fight, we could probably.
Bibble has his hitting stick.
And your armor and shield.
Yeah.
Shield.
Yes, he does. He had a shield to start with. I'm assuming you're going with Jorah.
Yes.
Meanwhile,
Yes, I will.
So where are you going first?
Weeks the First is gonna keep an eye out for any of those metallic hummingbirds hover up above us.
Speaking of which, one actually does do a flyby.
I shoot it.
No, why would you draw attention to us?
Particularly with one of the peacekeepers right there, who the moment you even go to raise a weapon would just look at you.
We're not with him. Take him out.
Pests. They're not one of the robots. They're pests.
They are. They're robots. Look at them.
We've not been told about them.
Yeah, we have.
We haven't. We've only been told about the peacekeepers.
When we first arrived, I'm sure we were told. Hey, these guys
sure
are.
Where are you going, by the way, Midas?
I don't know. I thought we were going to the next floor up.
Yeah, which was the other way.
God damn it.
I mean, you're here now. Do you want to go in any of these shops to talk to anyone?
How high up are we?
You're on the first floor.
But like, how high up are we? What's the fall if I pushed Midas off? Like, what's the fall?
At this point, probably. Ooh, I can actually work this out a moment. Give me a moment.
You do that while like.
Probably a good 40, 50 feet.
Okay.
It would hurt.
Yeah, just useful information to know if I see him near the edge.
We've been friends.
So, oh yeah. Let's.
There's also the bathroom here in case any of you need to go.
Yeah, I can restock my soap.
What are we here for? Like specifically here?
Is there any soap in here?
Isn't this a pit?
There is soap. There is the pit there. one of the peacekeepers raised a hand. Please stand back. The pit is off limits for safety precautions. Unless you have authorized entry, we must ask you to stand back.
Huh. Where's it lead?
It leads down to the harbor. It is a goods transport.
Oh.
Hey. Please refrain from standing near the edge. It is quite dangerous, and we would not want you to suffer undue harm.
Oh,
We will also not be held liable should you harm yourself.
okay. Thanks for the warning. Now, guys, who are we talking to?
Good question.
Adamant?
Adamant?
So-
Yeah, he's on our, we know he's on our side.
Yeah, so Adamant's on the floor above. This is Dante. He's one of the traders.
Yeah, let's talk to Dante. He looks like a piece of work. Oh, hey! I'll release some spores. I hope they don't get burnt away by his hair.
Yeah. He has a look at you for a moment, doesn't seem to say anything. Just sort of seems to be staring at you without saying anything for a few moments.
We
Isn't that the
are
whole point of
looking
spores?
to buy strange things. You haven't seen any strange things around?
Hey. Sorry. Didn't notice you come in. Strange things. What sort of strange things we talking? Apart from it strange hearing a voice in my head that isn't mine.
Yeah, no, that's sorry. That's Mike and it talk for.
Yeah, it's been a while.
No. Strange things.
I'm looking for like a present, a gift, maybe like a wedding.
A present, you say? A wedding gift? Oh, well, you've come to the right place there, my friend. We've got all kinds of goods. What exactly sort of thing are you looking for?
Oh, what kind of things have you seen around here? And what kind of?
Well,
Is there anything unique to Shnoris that sticks out?
well,
What's the...
recently a few of the goods have had a unique odor to them, which
Odor, yes.
yeah, some people like it, some don't. It's had a slight sulfurous smell to it, but you're Myconid, right?
I
So
can't say Myconids are like fire, but it does sound strange. We'll give you that. Is that because
yeah.
your like disposition here, or is it something else?
See, you'd think that, but I'm more of a I don't really have a lot of sulfur about normally, and it's not so much that there is sulfur; it just smells of sulfur, if that makes sense.
Right. Wait, is there like a volcano?
Not that I'm aware of, and as considering who I am,
or is it something
no,
demonic?
yeah.
How does he react to that?
He goes, "Now you might be onto something there."
Oh, we're onto something, guys. Maybe there's demons among us right now. This guy could be one of them. Like kick Midas in the shin.
Ow!
Wait.
Now,
You gotta play
Wait,
along.
what I can tell you is, there's been it's the right term. There's been a talk of a few of the Genasi leaving. Even some of the shopkeepers have been here a while. Considering it myself, to be honest.
What is that? Is it the tax?
Yeah, the tax.
The tax doesn't help, but
Not good business.
as I'm sure you've heard, a lot of the reason that a lot of us were attracted here was the natural elemental energies that seem to almost appear to be a nexus of fire elemental energy, water elemental energy. But recently, something's felt off about it.
Oh.
Like, sort of like your essence is being stolen by some demon statue.
I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say.
What has he been smoking, eh? Oh, he's been smoking.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say.
Breath is stank.
Stolen. It's more there's something off in the air, not just the sulfur smell either. But but now you were looking for a present, though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this is for a Myconid, I guess.
Yeah, Mike and Ed Queen, maybe.
Ooh, that's an unusual one.
Yeah.
So you probably don't want Geldorf Tinbasher's recipe book.
I mean, wait a minute. Can we have a look at that?
Yeah. Well, the reason I say it is he was one of the dwarf kind who find Myconids quite pleasant tasting.
Oh no, yeah, we're passing it. I thought it
Yeah.
was gonna be something I could make a cake with, like a wedding cake. That'd be good.
Nah, can make recipe book. Huh.
That's a good idea, right, guys?
Honestly, a cake, yeah.
Where'd they go? I could bake them a wedding cake, or maybe a tray of wedding cupcakes.
If you're looking for that,
Not a bad idea.
Duck cakes.
Yeah, they'll be soil, of course. Yeah, they'll be made of soil.
mud pies.
Mud pies, delicious
pies.
mud pies, with some sprinkles on the top.
You got much experience in cooking there, little mushroom?
They'll be soiled for choice.
I mean,
Yeah, I like that one.
I could definitely mix. I'm good at mixing ingredients. So
Well, I've got some cook's utensils here, and I've actually got some that might be just your size. And he roots about in one of the boxes over here and comes out with like this tiny little box of cook's utensils. It's got some little pots and pans, but they're all like designed for like tiny creatures or small creatures.
Adorable.
Yeah, we have unique due to the size, but to be honest, I'm unlikely to be able to sell them, so I'll give them to you for a gold.
Midas, pay the man.
With what?
Pay the man a gold.
Egg gold.
Single gold. Or 10 silver if you really want to hold on to the gold.
What gold? I don't have any gold.
And as a bonus, I'll give you, and has a look round, this, and he hands you a piece of paper.
That's useful, actually. I need paper.
Now that one is it's a recipe that Mike Knidd actually traded in when he came in looking for some supplies to help his wine. Didn't know Mike Knidd's made wine, but apparently they do. Yeah, essentially it's a recipe for what's the term?
A dessert?
Brownies, but they're not made with chocolate. Like dirt brownies.
Oh, yeah. That could work. Alright. Dirties.
Yeah, that's a good word for them.
Dirties. Like it. Okay, cool. Alright, well, thank you very much, sir, and we'll
Has Midas paid yet?
Midas?
He's got the piece of gold out, and he's very reluctantly holding it out. and he's got his palm
I'm
open
gonna-
with it out for him to take.
I'm gonna vine whip it out of his hand.
And he's like, and then he goes
Yeah.
to close his hand, and it gets vine whipped out.
Oh wait, that's mine.
Yeah,
My bad.
Well, thanks for the gold, and hope your wedding goes well.
I'll be back for that.
Apologies if it smells slightly like sulfur.
Wait, you think it goes? Oh right, yeah. Utensils. I wonder. Maybe we can sniff out the source of said smell.
Could it be that there's a giant pit leading down right next to your shop?
Don't talk such ridiculous notion.
I mean, I mean, there is, but that's been there for a while. It's not a recent thing.
If something's being done down there that's causing the sulfur to rise.
Yeah, possible.
Do you smell sulfur when you visit any of the other merchants?
Well, that's the odd thing. As I said, like, I apologize if this smelled like sulfur, but I'm pretty sure it won't. I've not actually smelt it on this floor.
What floor did you smell it on?
That was when I was up on the floor above, speaking with. I was actually speaking with Torrid, prick that he is, trying to see if I could get some of his help with some of these mushrooms that he's got. Well, actually, it was more talking of his. I needed his expertise on fungus because.
Oh, next up, Torrid. Find out why he's farting sulfur.
Oh, I was gonna say the reason, but okay.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm on Midas' shoulder, so I don't get a choice. I'm like, wait. You talking to Torrid? He's a friend of mine.
Yeah. Basically, a few of us down here have noticed every now and then we've seen like fungal growth, like mushrooms or algae, but then when we've gone back to look later, it's gone. So I was just trying to get some information from it, and that's when I smelt it.
Oh. Okay, keep an eye out. Thanks again.
Bye.
Alright, guys. Someone's doing eggy farts, and I don't think it's making it. You reckon it's something to do with that mold we found? No, that was just attracted by the cold.
I forgot about the mold. Did the mold smell of sulfur while we were there?
Roll me, I'm going to say, do this retroactively. Roll me a perception check.
Smell check.
Yep.
Don't have a nose.
I'll do.
There definitely was that faint sulfurous smell.
Oh, it's probably the mold, and it's molding up Shinoris.
Oh. Hold on, are we specifically talking about the mold that was attracted by the the cold, or are we talking about the stuff that was in the mold, the weird ooze creatures?
You're not sure which of them smelled like it, just that it smelled like it.
Okay, right.
Down there. You weren't specifically at the time sniffing out what smelled like what.
Well, I always smell my prey before I take the kill.
Oh, damn it. Deadly mushroom. I just imagine like Shmoosh dressed as like a ninja now.
Oh, heck yeah.
Should bring you up to the next floor, hopefully.
Smoosh's enemies.
Oh, I've got Bibble. Bring Bibble with you. Actually, I'm just gonna assume Bibble's with you.
Yeah.
Because it's just one less.
The many times you've assumed that our NPCs are with us and then they never turn up to the fights.
Oh, yes.
Until the very end.
What we need is a party icon with Bibble in the background. Actually, make it the foreground. Bibble's the main character.
Where'd Elodie go? Or
Hello?
thinking that.
No, it's with me. It's.
I am one with Midas.
I was sick of having two tokens next to each other because at some point we always bump into a wall and it stops us from moving. So I just put us over the top of each other.
Yeah. So the next store in question is Adamant's store.
Well, no, we need to speak to Torrid, whoever that is.
Yeah, I was just saying that the next one you wanted to speak to was Adamant's store. Oh, Echo.
Why is he called Torrid?
Oh, from me.
Yeah, I'm now getting major echo.
Is Adamant called actually called?
No.
What, on the stream or from me?
From you. I've not got the. Oh wait, no, I have got the stream open. That might be it, and I've only just started hearing people. Okay, that's better. Yep. So this is Torrid, the mushroom farmer.
Oh, the
Yeah,
mushroom
we spoke
farmer
to him
is Torrid.
before. In fact, we can tell him now the good news. Hey, Tori, we fixed the problem down below. Cleaned up those molds. So now your fungus has grown.
So your pricks were actually useful. Excellent.
Yeah.
Rare that people come in and they're useful, but then again, one of you's a mushrooms. I should have expected good things. And it was you who did all the work too.
So,
I mean, yeah, it was. Yeah.
before we get into the nitty gritty,
So
do we speak about a reward?
A reward from me?
mushrooms.
Well. Oh yes, mushrooms. Well, let me have a think. What mushrooms would be useful for adventurous types?
Let his people go.
No, I've got to let them grow.
Oh,
Don't let them go. Let them go.
How about some Arachnus phylacus?
Yeah.
It's a poisonous mushroom, but if you steep it in boiling water for 10 minutes, you can create a tea that actually makes you resistant to poison.
Oh, these guys need that.
Well, actually, why don't each of you look about and you can pick one mushroom type? And for that, I'm going to have each of you roll me a D100. Yes, I have a D100 table for magical mushrooms.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so Midas got a 20. So, the one that catches Midas's eye is Protobatus fraudibus, otherwise known as the joke cap. It's a 2-foot-high mushroom with a thick cap, genetically altered by a necromancer long ago to tap into the dead souls of comedic bards.
Wow.
no, I think that's more. That's more for Elodie.
When disturbed, the fungi reveals a human mouth and spouts a stream of one-liners in common that either antagonize or fascinate the listener. But in either case, they gain a bonus 1d6 to their next perception check.
Yeah, I took that one to Elodie and take the one she's picking up.
Yep. Okay, so I will put the details of that in the chat.
No, Elodie might like the next one as well.
So
Take a mushroom.
29. Okay, Elodie found the Dusk Cap. This allows this basically. Oh, that's a rare one. That one is. That one, if you crush it up into a powder and throw the powder into the air, it can cause all in the area to share hallucinations.
Oh my god, it's hypnotic pattern.
Yes, but I only have one of those, so actually I have two, but I need to keep one. So if you want that one, you can have it.
That sounds like a really good mushroom. Yes, we'll take it. And what's this one?
What did you roll? 75. Oh, that's Bolsef's marvelous mushroom.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Should have realized.
It's a bright pink and red striped affair, but that one is incredibly toxic to most species, so it's probably why good you went over there. But if properly prepared safely, it can grant you a sense of comforting euphoria for 1 to 4 hours, and it basically that comfort gives you a little bit of an edge because you're confident in your abilities. Essentially, it's blessed as a mushroom.
Wow, that's
In a
really
1d6
good.
bonus perception.
But for 1d4 hours.
Yeah, that's. Oh, you said poisonous to most people.
Yeah, unless it's prepared properly.
Okay, right, gotcha. All right, I'll hold on to it then and prepare and let someone else eat it. Thank you, Dorid. And can Jorah take one too?
Yeah, Jorah can have one, and I probably can have one too. I'll roll one too.
Actually, looking at the
People didn't do shit though, so he don't get one.
looking at the jaw cap, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push it over onto its side, and I'm gonna stick one of my bolts through it.
You're gonna kill the mushroom.
Well, we're already picking them.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm turning it into something that I can shoot at an enemy and incapacitate them for 1d4.
If you're looking to,
Incapacity. It just it gives you 1d4 perception check.
no,
1d6, and if they touch
if any,
it,
yeah.
it releases a 20-foot cloud that incites spontaneous laughter.
Oh, you're talking about the hypnotic one?
No,
Laughter
the
one.
joke cap has two effects.
Oh yeah.
It can basically boost your perception, or it can cause those exposed to have basically tacitus laughter.
For 1d4 rounds, and it doesn't even say it has any sort of save
If
to it.
anything
Just do it.
touches the mushroom, it releases 20-foot cloud.
And you're about to stab
And
it.
you're about to stab it with a bolt.
If you're wanting to do it for something like that,
I would just throw it.
yeah. And here, I'll get. You can pick them up. They don't mind that. In fact, this one goes. It's good to get out of here. There wasn't much room.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, shit.
Can I put this? Can I put this thing?
I'll give you a bag. He gives you a bag. Okay. Yeah.
I have an idea then. I put it in the bag, and then I stab it with the bolt,
Through the bag.
not through the bag, but through the hole in the top of the bag.
Yep.
And then
I'm gonna re-roll Bibbles because what Bibble got, no.
So basically, I can just take this out of the bag, attach it to my wrist hand crossbow, and shoot at an enemy, and cause a 20-foot.
Oh, Bibble, you found the curse room, which looks like a skull.
People? Are you on that one?
I'm not sure, but it's the one I found, so I guess. So essentially, this one grows in contact with blood very fast, and basically, will grow in a person, disfiguring them.
Oh, lovely.
But it's not deadly. It just disfigures their skin because it will grow like mushrooms from the skin. And it is treatable, but it takes a year. You'll look horrible afterwards, but you will likely never get sick again. So basically, if you keep this in you for a year, you become immune to disease.
Wow.
And then you're disfigured permanently.
Jeez.
Wow.
Not a bad payoff, I guess, if you don't care about looking good. Would that disfigure stay if you, say, changed your appearance?
Who knows?
Jorah?
Speaking of that, Jorah, do you want to roll for a mushroom? Assuming you're still there, Tank?
He did say be right back a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I
Be
don't
right
know.
back into the nether.
I will roll for him. He does appear to be here, and we'll see what he gets. 76. 76 on this fascinating table.
Ooh, drum roll.
Wow. He got the Sylvan Hat.
Sounds cool.
Oh, wow. That one, I'm not actually sure how that one's growing here. Since when does it? Okay. But essentially, from what I know, if you peel away its thin skin, there's a core of valuable blue metal inside that is found nowhere else.
So it's worth money.
Yes.
Very
So
cool.
normally it only grows in forests inhabited by fae, so it might be an offshoot of some kind, but it could be interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Good
there you
find.
go. Thank you. Hopefully I'll start getting my supplies from down there again.
Yeah, you're welcome. Hey, Torrid, did you notice a weird sulfurous smell when you were down there as well?
When I was last down there, no. No. Though I did notice one up here recently, every now and then. Not often, but just every now and then you get a definite whiff of it.
Yeah? You've not found the
No, I
source?
went and had a look, but all I could see was people. I'm guessing one of the people must smell of sulfur. I've never seen a fire genasi up here when it's happened. Apart from when that prick from downstairs wanted to ask me about mushrooms. I mean that is my job, but still.
So,
You're thirsty.
have you got any sort of? Do you remember anyone specifically who smelt of the sulfur?
Let me have a think.
Because
I'm gonna go around the cave as well and have a sniff. See if I can
Yeah.
locate any.
otherwise, should we be worried about any of that mold being in here?
Oh no, I've never seen any mold in here. But I mean, I suppose mold is technically a fungi, but I've never seen it the sort that was down there up here. There was a water genasi that went past, I think, that smelled like it last time, but
That's weird. Why would water smell like sulfur?
Well, I thought it was kind of weird.
Wasn't there a water genasi hairdresser?
Oh, Aura, no, she's an air genasi. There's quite a few water genasi around here. But if that's all you need, then all of you can piss off except you, Shmoosh. You can stay, I like you.
Hey, where's my myconid friend as well?
You're walking about and suddenly he just stands up.
Whoa, hey!
He blends in perfectly.
Yeah, he became the mushroom.
He is the mushroom.
Yes. Oh, hey! Oh, didn't mean to startle you there.
Eating Shmoosh.
I was just thinking about getting a present for the wedding, and so far I've come up with either a hat or some sort of dessert, like a brownie or a dirty. I was thinking of a dirty.
For the queen, you say? The food would certainly be appropriate, but let me have a think for a moment. I've not met the queen myself, but I've heard things.
Or if you've just got some of the good soil, you know. This looks like
Yes.
This looks like the place to get it, considering how many different mushrooms you've got. Maybe I can just take a few cups worth and make some brownies out of it.
Not a bad idea.
In fact,
Torrid, give him some of your finest dirt. What? But he's already fine, because it's you. And he gives you a little jar of dirt.
I got a jar of dirt.
I bet you'll never guess what's inside it.
Happy.
Is it a heart?
No! Of course not.
This is the fertile good shit.
Fertile
Yes.
heart.
This is for the wedding. You can't have it. Yeah. That's all.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Onwards to who's next? Need to
Oh,
find
we're looking for a
water
what?
genasi.
A what? Yeah.
what were their name?
We didn't get a name.
Oh.
What of the Watch Genasi
What were
walked
they called?
past? I don't actually know. I just saw a Watch Genasi. There's quite a few of them, so I don't really keep track.
Could be. Were they like female, male? They
No
like-
idea.
No. Okay.
Where's the robots? Where's there no robots?
On this floor.
Quiet.
Unusual.
Too quiet. Get moving. I don't like it.
Did you want to speak to Adam while you were here?
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Sure.
Literally in the next room.
Okay.
Hey, we don't actually need to
In
speak to you,
fact,
but
while we were talking here, I guess. Oops.
do you?
You could have had Elodie talking to this gentleman.
Yeah. That's what adamant looks like, by the way.
Yeah. I'll leave Elodie to speak to this guy. That you want to speak to this guy? Not really, apparently.
Fair? I mean, he does, as you were told, he does tell fortunes
he tells fortune,
and carve stone.
house stone.
So he knows plenty about rocks and dirt. Perhaps that's why he's next to the mushrooms.
Anyway, the guy next door knows nothing about who works here. Just said that a water genasi walked past. Know the names of the water genasi and where we could find them?
Water genasi, you say? I know all their names, but of course you've got Torrid next door, as was said. You've got Crystal. You've got Laguna. You've got Arvi.
Arvi.
Yes. And those are the major water genasi. Of course, there are just your average ones walking about. There's Drip, there's Splash, but why do you ask about water genasi? Looking to wet your whistle?
We're just looking to add, water to his dirt for the present for Mushroom Queen. Anyway, thank you.
No, they said that they smell of sulfur.
A sulfur. Then that would.
You're friends with Crystal, aren't you?
Yes. They are a dear companion of mine, though I have not known them as long as Shooters has.
I'll check around outside, make sure there's none of those robots flying around with squeaks.
You do see one fly past, but then it just flies past.
Shut the door. We're here because Crystal sent us to look around, find out what's going on around this place. And I think that the smelly water genasis are definitely a lead.
So, she has finally decided to make her move. Interesting. And she has trusted you with the investigation.
Because what we found.
I wonder if that is wise, but in that case, I will read your fortunes to perhaps guide you on the right path, or at least provide information.
Yeah, if you think it will help.
He places 3 stones before you.
That one.
Choose a stone.
Smoosh already picks like the middle one straight away.
He looks at the other 2 stones and they just sort of zip off back into a pile, and he takes the stone off of you.
Whichever's the smallest.
Lifts it up, tosses it into the air, and then smashes it with his other fist into pieces.
Ah!
And as the dust falls, he looks at its pattern in the air. A strange fortune, it does not give much, but I see 2 things. From the depths, nothing will destroy Shinoris. Green, blue, purple, black. These 4 colors cause this city to crack.
Oh, rap god.
Yeah.
It sounds to me like that's something we uncovered. Maybe purple. Wait, what? Green, purple,
Blue and black.
blue, and black. What are those?
The green and the black would obviously make you think of the material down there that you saw.
That's right. The adamantine that's kind of like corrupted.
Mm.
And then, no, sorry, purple. No currency that's purple. It's all very confusing. I think we need a corkboard, Midas.
A what?
Corkboard.
But,
You know, write all this information down.
Get some paper.
Oh, yeah, good point.
To clarify, the 2 things were separate. From the depths, nothing will destroy Shinoris is one reading, and the green, blue, purple, black will cause this city to crack. That is another reading. Whether they are linked or not, I cannot tell, but I would say you're wise to investigate the sulfurous smell. And he pauses and goes, I did not intend to rhyme that, but it certainly had a certain flair.
Again.
And it's just me. I go to rhyme naturally, it seems.
No, Smush. Not rap god. Rock god.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was your pet rock for a second, and then you smashed into pieces. I was quite shook. What was the other part? So you said that there was nothing would destroy.
From the depths, nothing will destroy Shinoris.
Okay, I'll write it down.
And the other bit, green, blue, purple, black.
Yeah.
These 4 colors cause the city to crack.
Got it.
And he sweeps up the dust with some form of magic and forms it into a small star-shaped pebble and hands it to you.
Oh, thank you. Is it a keepsake?
Yes. Perhaps a present.
Oh yeah, maybe I'll put it as a cake topper.
Perhaps.
Star-shaped stone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, do you want to do Midas next?
Yeah, are we all getting a go, or is it?
If you would like a go, then you may as well.
Sure.
Place the 3... He places 3 stones before you.
What do they look like?
Roll me an investigation check.
Is the one that
Smoosh
looks
is like didn't flinch. He's just like that one. But yeah, best to actually have a look.
That looks more expensive than the rest, or?
One of them has an ever so slight goldish tint to it.
Of course it does. Like, it's always gold, isn't it? Just assume that I want gold.
One has a slightly silverish tint to it.
I mean, your name is Midas.
And one is jet black in color.
Considering that we dealt with something that was black, then I'm going for that one because I know what he does to these stones. He destroys them.
Yep.
So I'm not going for the gold one.
He takes the black one off of you and crushes it between his hands and tells you to hold out your hand.
Okay.
He sprinkles the dust onto your hand. And then he stares at your hand for a few moments.
Palm reading, but added stone.
Yep, only so in this case. A betrayal will come from within your family.
Ooh.
But not an intentional one.
Ooh. That's terrible news.
Like, I only have one other family member.
I'm not sure.
Unless you mean like my long lost parents.
I am not sure. That is all your reading seems to say.
Not specify whether it's blood relation or
No, simply family is what it indicates.
Yeah, but what if I consider these guys my family? Are these?
He
One of
doesn't
these
know
guys?
Then it could come from within this group. Then.
Smoosh, are you going to betray us?
Say nothing.
You were the evil all along.
No comment.
Yes. Oh, and there is one other thing. When drinking wine, you need to take the bull by the horns.
Oh, I'm more of a whiskey guy, but okay.
Would anyone else, whilst they're here, like their fortunes read? Shmoosh, I did more of a general fortune of the city rather than yourself personally, but I think it's suitable. Would your bat like its fortune read?
Squeaks the first steps up. You know what? Sure. Squeaks, unless someone else wants to get their fortune read.
Jorah? Yaz?
Disney, of course. Having
Yeah, I might. Yeah, I can. Sorry about disappearing like that.
I will move you back to.
There we go.
There you are.
Alright, okay, so yeah, just to update you, there's a thing on your sheet called a Sylvan Hat Mushroom. This basically has it's a very rare white mushroom that when it's peeled reveals a core of valuable blue metal inside.
Sounds like a good present.
Okay then.
Wedding gift.
Yeah, I'll keep hold of it.
Yeah. He puts 3 rocks down before you. Almost identical, but each of them is a slightly different shape. You can roll an investigation check to look further.
Investigation, guidance as well.
Nice.
So
they're almost identical. Like all 3 of them are triangular with a hole in the middle.
Okay.
But one of them has a very rough material. One of them is very smooth. And one almost seems squishy.
What the? Squishy rock.
Which do you pick?
I'm going to take the squishy rock.
Okay. He takes the rocks, tells you to hold out your hand.
Yep, I shall.
slips it onto your finger, and then spins it. And as it spins, it comes off of your finger and lands on the floor. You watch it, but it seems to almost move through the air in a strange pattern. He watches it for a while and goes, "You fear people finding the truth. You fear that what is lost cannot be regained. You fear that a deal has been made that should not have been made. And yet, you are happy that you made it.
Yeah.
The path you walk is dangerous. To aid one or hurt another could end up causing greater problems to arise."
Does it say which is the lesser of two evils, as it were?
So look and goes, "They're in this situation. Lesser is the wrong word to use. There is merely evil and other evil."
Oh, great.
Sounds like you're a troublemaker, Jorah.
He's the one that's going to betray us. The family member that turns.
I wouldn't say we're family just yet. We broke out of prison together, but we ain't family.
And Midas, just looking back to you again, the fact that none of you have actually introduced yourself, but somehow he knows your names, just adds to this.
I assume they've got some sort of telepathic.
Shmoosh has said Midas like 10 times.
True. And goes, "Being quick can often be worse than being slow."
Like the tortoise and the hare.
Is that a sex joke?
No.
Okay.
For that, it is best to keep a steady pace.
Consistency.
And as you guys are talking, all of you roll me a perception check.
Weeks has also got echolocation.
Yeah. Echolocation will not benefit you here.
It's a
Oh, guidance.
Smellocation.
So 8 for me.
Okay. So Elodie and Shmoosh are the only ones to notice this.
Really?
For a brief moment, whilst these last fortunes are being read, there is the faintest smell of sulfur in the distance, but you can't tell which direction it's coming from.
I'll call it.
Salt!
Elodie, use your nose and track it down. I try not to be too conspicuous.
I should probably roll one for Bibble as well, as he's here.
Fish are well known for their smell.
He got the same as you.
Okay.
He's still hungover, to be honest. He got wasted yesterday, remember?
Just
What about the ocean? That's but adamant.
I mean, I can roll for him.
He tells where to go with his nose. No.
He sniffs the air and goes,
Well, too. That wasn't me, by the way.
It's definitely a water genasi. That's all he says.
I had a water nasty smell of salt. It's so messed up.
Hey, for you to find out.
Let's not wait. See if we can find them. I'm gonna look around, up and down
Question,
the.
Mm-hmm.
being from the surface, I would know about geysers, wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
They're normally sulphurous sort of smelling.
That is yeah.
And I will mention this.
As I said earlier, like in Garrett, I was like, "Is there a volcano down here?" And it's probably thinking it the whole time. Until
I also forgot about one of the water genasi. There's also brine.
Right, so we got
Water.
Crystal, Brine, and Laguna are the 3 water genasi we gotta
No,
really
no.
figure out. I'm gonna
And
quickly
Arby.
split up. Ardy?
Crystal,
Arby.
Crystal, Laguna, Arvi, Splash, and Drip.
Yeah, Splash and Drip are more like just generic.
Yeah, they're just generic. Like, you know, they live here, but they're not active major NPCs like the shopkeepers.
Yeah, you'd want us to believe that, wouldn't you, James?
Maybe.
The
So,
NPCs have
Smush,
just got that one line, you know.
as you're looking around, the smell of sulfur fades.
What about Squeaks? I sent him off in the other direction.
Okay, roll me a perception check for Squeaks.
No one else is. Everyone else is standing there like lemons. I'm like, get on it. Oh.
Okay, Squeaks has found a lead, so I'm actually going to take control of Squeaks briefly and show you where he goes. Squeaks goes this way. A door opens. So, he's out of your range.
Well, it doesn't mean he disappears or anything. It just means I can't look through his senses. So he'll have to tell me what he finds later.
Yeah, as you're waiting on Shmoosh to come back.
Oh, actually, no, he might.
No. As you're waiting on him to come back, just roll this.
Yeah. No.
It actually missed.
Oh, thank God, Squeaks. Evasive action.
It's on nothing.
Do a barrel roll.
Mostly because I don't know how to actually roll that. It's a hidden one.
Oh, it's AV, whoever that is.
No, it's not. He saw nothing.
Do we hear
Right, I have multi-attack. So let's let's do this let's do this instead, actually.
Oh, he had to fly by.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, God. No.
Yeah. Squeaks is obliterated. You just hear a distant squeak, and then that connection in the distance is gone.
Do I hear where the squeak comes from?
It seems to be coming.
I'm sort of over here.
Yeah, it seems to be coming from up ahead, but you're not sure where.
I will start running.
I'm also going to turn to
You do hear some doors close.
Something bad just happened to Squeaks. And I'll try to summon him back. Fail. And he'll be like, Squeaks is down. I repeat, Squeaks is down. Let's go. I'm going to run back the other way. Knowing I sent him off at least. I sent him off this direction.
Yeah.
Do I know anywhere from here?
Roll me a perception check.
Perception. I will guidance as well.
Yeah, you can see a blood splatter and also a guano splatter.
Wait,
Oh, he shit himself before he died.
I thought they just they poof away when they
Apparently not.
In this case,
No,
well, maybe
no.
the blood splatter is something else, but there's no guano splatter.
No.
So which door has opened and done that?
Don't
worry.
You can roll an investigation check.
Oh, guidance as well.
I'm a investigator. Unless Elodie wants to investigate. Does Elodie want to investigate? But
What does my 4 give me?
Elodie wants to investigate.
Both of these doors are doors. Elodie, you know both of these doors are locked.
Can we force them open?
You can certainly try.
Her investigation is literally she tries to open both the doors.
Neither of the doors are trapped.
Open both the doors.
The
at
blood,
the same
the
time.
guano splatter actually heads in more of a direction towards the top door and not the bottom door.
She just stands between both doors and holds both the knobs and tries to open. Double
updating that
nodding.
image.
Doors, Yaz. God, filthy mind.
Would you like to try to open these doors? You could try to pick the locks, you could try to break the locks.
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion for the sound of a bat squeaking.
Oh.
Literally
also
mimicking the sound of squeak.
You'd also just knock
Right,
and be
tell-
like, Girl Scout cookies.
Okay.
I was thinking of going knock knock, Avon calling.
There is no response. And I will say with you looking through the... I'll say, Elodie, with that investigation check, both of these rooms, at least as much you can see, appear to be empty.
I don't have any lockpick tool.
I do though.
So I might hand this one off. So lucky.
Cool. Yeah. So we're doing left or right first? Top one. Right.
Can I assist Midas with this? Because I am proficient with thief tools.
Yeah.
Are you assisting me like
I'll just sort of...
or
Yeah,
guide?
He's giving you a shoulder rub.
I will assist and guidance.
You got this, bro. You got this.
Don't backseat lockpick.
Yeah, I'm backseat lockpicking. It's like, oh, no, wait, a little bit more sort of thing.
You're telling him, a little to the left, little to the right, and he's also telling you, little to the left, little to the right.
With that, somehow your lock picking is so good that you get an idea of this one lock and unlock it, which basically allows you to just go over to the other one and just flick it open.
So what happens is, as he's doing this and Jorah's rubbing his shoulders, he turns around and just goes, "Dude, stop!" And then as soon as he turns back around, he unlocks it. The moment like the hands are off the shoulders, he's like, "Right, that's."
I'm just going to look at him and go, "Told you these hands are magic."
No.
It's a 12-fingered massage. It would probably feel pretty good.
Wait, is it actually a 12-fingered massage?
I've got 6 fingers on each hand, yeah.
Oh my god.
Extra digits. Extra
Yeah,
pressure.
that's how he was helping. He's got the extra pinky coming round like under.
It gets to that deep tissue.
Yeah.
Double lock picking.
Yep, you managed to somehow unlock both of the doors in that one action.
So
Split the party.
yeah.
No, that's how Squeaks got killed.
Go into this one.
The rule of thumb is never split up.
So we split up.
Yes.
So, Midas, this room appears to be empty, as does yours, Jorah, at first glance. There's a bed, doesn't look like it's been slept in recently.
Investigate the room.
Yeah, roll investigation.
I should do the same.
I place the let go by the door.
I will investigate as well, and I'll guidance.
Yeah.
With
But-
my help.
I will say that both rooms do smell of sulfur, but the smell is slightly stronger in the topmost room. But if that's where they were, there doesn't appear to be a way for them to leave.
Something
Yes.
killed Squeaks. They must have
Is-
had. They must have a secret passageway.
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah.
that's what we're
I'm gonna be
looking for.
like, I'm gonna be like looking under beds, like
Yeah.
lifting the carpet, looking for like trapdoors or.
I'm gonna have a little investigation too at a Shmoosh eye level.
See if there's like a lever inside this suitcase here.
Yeah, pulling all the books off the shelf, see if it's a trapdoor or.
What about this? There's like a
Oh
little.
God!
There's like a little pillar here.
Roll me a perception check, Smush.
There is. There's like a little gap. All right. Give me a hand here. Something weird going on, guys. Oh no, it's just a pillar. Strange architecture though.
Yeah, the pillar is oddly placed. That is true. But sadly, Smush, you don't find anything.
We're looking for a lever this time then,
You can have a look if you want to look for a lever.
because we just had a normal look around apparently.
I mean, I will say with your initial investigation check looking around, you did not find any obvious levers, but if you're looking now specifically for one, you can roll again.
I open the chests in this room.
Yes, you can.
I
With a 17, you do not find any levers, but you find a small crack in the wall about here. And there's nothing unusual about the crack at first, but as you maybe, I don't know, put like a dagger in to try to see if maybe there's like a hidden catch or something like that, or a crowbar. There's as you pull out your crowbar, there's a slight red residue on the end.
Just thought of an idea. Tinderbox.
Smoke them out.
No, yes, smoke about. No, I was thinking if I light a little tiny torch or a little bit of tinder and hold it around the room, does it seem to like ignite closer to the source of the sulfur?
So I will say if you do that in the topmost room, the source of the sulfur appears where it like blossoms up the most is when it nears that red material on the end of Midas's crowbar.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
whatever
loot this room.
Whatever that stuff is, minus it's maybe
Okay,
flammable.
both of these chests appear to be locked.
Can I try and get a dagger in to pry it open using thieves' tools?
Give me a thieves' tool at disadvantage because you're just using a dagger.
Wait, did you just say that this might
So
be flammable?
Yes.
The
Well,
gas,
it's sulfurous.
the gas
That'd be
is flammable.
Dex check with my modifier, wouldn't it?
Yep.
I'm gonna stick a torch in there.
I'll roll it twice because never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you are unable to pick this lock, and you actually bend the end of your dagger slightly.
Do you want my help?
No, I'll be fine.
Are you sure? Because you just broke your lockpick.
I don't have a
dagger.
lockpick.
He bent his dagger.
You just bent your dagger. I'll help you out. Just do your thing. Give me the massage.
Yes, I will give him the
Give me a thieves' tool check.
I'll guidance as well.
Very well.
It's not as good. You do manage to open the chest. And what you find inside is nothing. Funny you should say that.
Oh god.
What, nothing or a head?
You find a head.
What? Wait,
Who's
what?
that?
That's where I haven't been looking at your notes.
Whose head?
Whose head, yeah.
A head of a watch genasi.
Oh shit.
Which one? Which one? Have we met them before? Is it Laguna?
Doesn't appear to be Laguna. If you were to guess, because it looks like it's decomposed a fair bit, but based on the length of the hair, you would most likely say it was
Drip.
Arby.
Abby. Can't get rid of Drip. He's got his 2 lines.
Yeah.
Right, I will put that in my pack.
Yeah.
Well, in the bag of
But
holding.
where the rest of the body is.
So we-
Other thing. Jorah, you've been around a bit. Roll me a medicine check.
What?
And Shmoosh you can as well if you like.
I'm gonna go.
And Midas, why not?
That's a 23.
This head is very light.
I think Smush is turning away, doesn't want to look at it. Hiding under the bed.
Give.
Light as in there's no bone or skull or like brain or just light.
Tapping it, it seems hollow on the top of the head.
I stick my hand in it.
Oh my god. You're like, it's prop head, look. Prop guts too. Oh, no.
Probably. There's probably something inside there if it's hollow.
Nope, it's just a hollow head, but it seems that the brain has been removed. But there doesn't appear to be... I'm not sure how you're sticking your hand in. I'm just assuming you're just literally smashing through.
Through the neck.
Okay. Yeah, that makes a certain amount of sense.
And while my arm's there now, and there's nothing inside, I'm just like, oh no, I've died. Help me.
Dude, what are you doing?
I was checking the head, but now I'm wearing it like a puppet, so I thought, lighten the situation.
No, you just made it even worse.
There is no lightening the situation on
I
this.
just shake the head off my arm and it just goes flying across the room.
No, I keep hold of it. I pull it off your hand.
Yeah.
Actually, skin and bone.
Yep, skin and bone, it's all there. It's just the flesh is a bit rotten, like it's been sitting here a little while. But
oh my god.
There doesn't appear to be any form of a wound, as in how the brain could have been removed.
We're gonna have to open this thing up.
What,
Not right here. Let's. I hate it back.
Are you on about the head? We're opening the head up. There's nothing inside
I'm gonna go check the other chest.
That's
This
why
one
I'm
up here.
confused.
I just put my hand in there. There's nothing inside.
You could, not all the way in, right?
I did. I put my hand
He put his hand up through the neck cavity.
Yeah.
All the way up
his hand
into
is,
the
like,
skull.
covered in blood, right?
Yeah, you're covered in blood.
Oh, my arm's covered in blood, yeah.
Can I try the top chest?
Well,
the top chest is also actually no, it's unlocked.
Wait, are we on about in this room? Oh, we're on about in this room. Okay, we're in this room.
I'll open it. What's in the chest?
Another head.
Dex save.
No, that's a trap.
Okay, let me just check my notes on this one a moment. Don't mind me.
I'm gonna die again.
I mean, it's ritual at this point.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Can I shapeshift to make myself shorter so I miss the trap?
Actually, let me just. It shouldn't have been a dex save. I misremembered what the save was, but I'll take the roll. No, it's an intelligence save.
Oh god, even worse. That's like it's progressively worse.
Sorry, wisdom save even. Sorry.
I mean, I'll do a wisdom save.
Well, you've already rolled the dice, so it would be a 10 plus your wisdom.
Which is a +3.
Yeah, so it's the same.
Because I've got 18 saves.
Okay, so your mind suddenly feels a bit empty.
Oh no.
Again.
You're not dead, you're not dying, but you no longer remember why you're here.
Again. Why is it always you?
You don't remember why you came into this room. You have no idea why Midas is covered in blood.
What did we just see as he opened the chest?
All you saw was, as he opened it, a faint glow of magic, and
Okay.
which seemed to, and his eyes flashed for a moment.
So we did see something happen.
Yeah.
And can we see in the chest from this angle, or is it only Jorah?
You can see in the chest probably now.
Oh,
It seemed like it was a close range thing, like it only affected him because he was
Yeah.
right next to it.
What's in the chest?
Chest is empty.
Oh, that's for nothing. I say this out loud.
Something. So I would probably, as soon as I see this, cast. Do I have to take magic? Yeah, I do, but it's a ritual.
I'm just gonna look.
Okay.
Why am I here? Why are we here again?
Huh? You just opened the chest and something funny, funky happened.
What? I don't know.
Also, for the next hour, anytime you roll, basically, for the next hour you are under the Bane effect.
Ooh.
So for every ability check and attack roll you roll is at minus D4.
You know.
Going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Detect Thoughts.
I've got it.
Okay. What are you hoping to do?
So I think something's afoot here. First of all, I'll definitely be reading his mind. Make sure, like, confirm that basically he's lost his memory.
Yeah.
Because him just suddenly going, "Why are we here?" is a very cause for concern. So I'll read his mind to sort of figure out what's
Just as
happening.
do I know that you're trying to do that?
Not
Let me read
initially,
this.
no. I only
No,
get
he's just surface thoughts unless he
probes.
Probe.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Yeah.
So
There's
yeah, he seems genuinely confused as to why they're there. That's the sense you've got. He's looking at probably when he looks at Midas, he's like, "What the fuck?"
Like bewilderment,
And
confusion,
yeah.
surprise.
there is.
Okay.
I mean, there's like 100% there is stuff that Jorah does not want people to know.
Yeah.
Okay. So then in that
And
case, I'll say, all right.
gonna say,
Then I can also pick up on other mines within
yeah.
30 feet of me.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that one of the
my next action would be to go into the other room, by the way, because I can do a scan of everything.
Yeah, when you were looking at Jorah's memories, it's almost like it's not so much like when he's trying to remember these things. Obviously he's actually trying to do that, and you can feel that sort of thought. But it's almost like when he's trying to. It's almost like what's the right term for this? Almost like there's a stickiness to that that's stopping him accessing those memories.
He hasn't actually lost them. There's just a web in the way of it.
Yeah, and I would say his memories smell like sulfur.
His memories smell of sulfur. Weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Messed up. Okay, I'm gonna try and best explain to Jorah in this moment. I'll be like, okay, you just got hit by some kind of spell. I think it's messed up your memory. We're friends of yours. The guy who's holding your head is part of an investigation into a murder. And I don't think you should open up any more chests.
Shit, that's probably going to freak him out. He doesn't know why he's here, and all of a sudden he's holding a head.
Yep.
That's why I said
the head does go flying at that.
He's part of forensics team.
Yeah, the head goes flying towards, unfortunately, Elodie.
Elodie, would you like to make some sort of? Would you like to attempt to dodge or grab the head flying at you?
That's a no.
Okay, I'll say you easily dodge it. Your AC is good enough. And it just sort of splatters against the wall and shatters.
At this point,
Oh.
Midas is just like, time to crack this bugger open, and stuffs a torch into the hole full of sulfur.
So it's full of sulfur, but something does light up, and you can see through into what looks like a bedroom. And
Hearing this
it does
wall.
widen the hole a bit, I would say. Like, there's a slight, but not enough to, like, blast open the wall.
I'm really disappointed. I was hoping that would explode.
What are you doing?
So I've shattered the head, right?
Yeah,
I'm assuming it's like mush on the floor.
yeah.
Can I cast minor illusion to make a copy of it?
Sure.
I just want to see if I can actually do that or not.
Yeah. You
That's
saw
good.
the head?
Yeah, it's fine then. I just wasn't sure if I could do that with
Okay,
minor.
so let me just do something for you as you've blown a hole in my wall.
Shmoosh, squeeze through.
Oh,
Oh no, I just drew an extra wall. That's not what I was
Squeeze
trying to
through
do.
the sulfur-filled chamber while you're holding a torch. We have
No, I
people in
got-
the other room throwing heads at the wall
I got rid
and
of
losing
the
their
sulfur.
memories.
I got rid of the sulfur.
Yeah.
in this chair.
And Jorah got rid of their memories.
Slow
Slow
down.
down.
He's
There you go.
changing. His memories are going to change. His body changes. It's
There's
very
the
good.
slight little gap you can see.
So, when I get up to that wall, is there any mines I can sense within 30 feet of me?
Within 30 feet of you from there,
Yeah.
you can sense.
With intelligence 3 or lower doesn't count.
You can sense someone thinking about recipes and then suddenly being alerted, and then this door opens
Oh,
and someone walks in and goes, just sort of stares at the hole in the wall and through at you guys, and it's just like, now, before I call the guardians down on you, is there a reason you're blowing holes in my wall?
Is there a reason why you have?
room?
Is there a reason why you have a hole in your room to begin with?
We're in a place made of stone. An occasional crack is possible.
Is there a reason why this hole smelt of sulfur that you'd like to tell us about?
No, but I have been smelling sulfur recently. You said it came from this hole. Interesting.
So what we've got here is got a criminal that smells like sulfur, and you happen to be walking in through on the other side of here. Care to explain yourself?
Midas, just. Does he seem to be thinking genuine
He's
shock and like
just like
confusion? Or is there something else like, oh shit, I hope they haven't found? Is there
Maybe
like
we
a
should
sense
get
of
back on
guiltiness about him?
He's just like, the feeling you get is confusion.
Okay.
And then he's just like, that room you're in is nobody lives there and hasn't for a while, so.
Oh.
Well, someone killed our bat.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss, and he does seem genuinely sorry to your.
And they were
There's a
clearly
murder
living
on the
it.
loose.
Because for some reason, there's some evidence in here that would suggest someone lives here.
Who lived here last?
Lived there last. That would be. No.
No?
No, it was it was one of the rare hybrid genasi. I believe their name was.
I could help you remember. What a wisdom save.
I believe it was a lightning genasi.
Oh.
By the name of Tempest.
Inside.
What about the room below here?
Inside.
Below, I mean, that's where Harvey lived.
How long has she been gone?
Well, they haven't left. I've seen them about. They came in and bought some wine, some beer, not too long ago.
Long's not too long ago.
A couple of days.
Would I know the head that we found is more than a couple of days? It's been like that.
A couple of days would rot something pretty substantial.
Yeah, but you don't know. I would say you're not sure if it's enough in this case.
Like a couple of days, it would start to stink.
Yeah.
And hair would start to fall out in like a week.
Yeah.
So
it's not been gone long, but then again, you're not sure. At least it doesn't seem that way. But if one of the things had magic on it, and actually, you don't know how long the head was because you don't remember looking into it. If that makes sense. Kind of a weird situation.
But I can make a replica of it perfectly.
You can make a replica, but what I'm saying is, you've looked at it, but not from a medical perspective. You don't remember to know how long it's been dead or whatever.
Yeah. Okay then.
Forensics.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
I've done something and I don't know what.
We're just gonna patch up your wall real quick. Sorry for the disturbance.
One of my mods is doing
I would
something
suggest
weird.
you stay indoors.
Which one?
Keep your doors locked.
Anyway,
watch out for sulfury smelling.
Rather than talking through a hole in the wall, if you want to continue this conversation, why don't you come round to the front?
Yeah, we will do.
Sure, let's meet the suspect face to face.
Yeah, suspect. I'm not the one blowing holes in people's walls, but...
Well, I didn't blow a hole in the wall, apparently. It just fizzled out.
Widened the crack in the wall. That's blowing a hole in my wall.
So who lived in the room next door?
Alright, welcome to Brian's Bountiful Brewery. Well, we brew the finest ales from here on the Dark Lake, to be honest. I was going to go into more detail, but I really can't be bothered.
He's a very sort of dour person, isn't
he? Anyway. What are you accusing me of?
I'll look at Midas.
There has been someone going around smelling of sulfur, just like the mold that was spreading in the garden?
Grotto.
They killed my bat.
Grotto is the right word, yeah.
So, we are to suspect that someone has been poisoning the grotto.
Well, you think I would use poisons? I brew ales.
Well, it's more of a moss and mold, but mold grows around ale.
Not around mine, I can assure you. It is of the finest quality.
Then we need to do a full check.
The only form of fungus growth here is the zirkwood the barrels are made of.
Who said it was fungus? Who said it was mold?
Mold is fungus.
What is that? Shh. Midas doesn't know that.
They are the same thing, essentially. Mold is a form of fungus. And you say there is fungus among us. Interesting.
There's some red stuff on Midas's.
Of his brewery.
What's that red stuff on the end of the
Yeah, there are barrels of stuff, some labelled, some one's called Cup of Cheer, apparently.
I like uncork some of them.
Hey,
I'm not drinking, I'm just...
Do not uncork them before their time, you will ruin the batch.
Just holding a cork above one of them, just like plug it back in. My bad.
You're...
Just doing my job, man.
Hey, I'm gonna roll something. Just gonna roll a d20. You are fortunate that that one is in the early stages. Otherwise, I might have had to, beat you to within an inch of your life for ruining one of my badges.
Oh. And anyway, apart from the hole in your wall, which you should definitely fill in somehow, maybe get an Earth Genasi on that.
I'll speak to Adamant. He can make me something to cover the hole.
Everything seems to be in order. No mold around here.
Crowbar.
You smell any sulfur? Make sure to let us know.
There was a sulfurous smell coming from just north of here recently, but...
Like this door here, where you're...
No, as in outside and north.
Oh.
Midas,
So
let's see your crowbar.
Sure. I pull out the crowbar.
Look at the end of this and try to inspect the strange material at the end of it.
Yep, there is a strange material at the end of it. You can roll me
alchemy.
A nature check. Or an alchemy check, yeah.
What I was going to use is my little alchemy supplies just to sort of test its properties and see what it is.
It's like, this is red stuff. Is it blood? This is
no.
blood.
Should be plus my
guidance as well, guidance as well for Shmoosh.
Nice, 21.
Okay. So, this material is similar to one you have seen multiple times on your adventures. This appears to be a form of... has a similar quality to some of the oozes you have dealt with, but this is red in color and has a sulfurous quality.
That is strange. It seems like it's part ooze.
Oh.
Which...
Oh.
Didn't we deal with oozes in the Drow prison?
We dealt with oozes in a number of places, but that rules out my idea of it being like demonic. Now it's something oozy.
But I will say with that roll, because it's intelligence based, that would make sense why it was in the crack, because you know oozes can move through very small spaces.
Yes.
Just like water genasis.
I don't think a water genasi is behind this, Midas. I think it's an ooze who's taken the form of one. Why else would there be... turn to the other guy. Why else would we have found that thing in the chest? That's the real water genasi.
Okay, well, it was nice meeting you, and I put my hand out to shake his hand.
He shakes your hand.
Oh, not the one with blood on it.
Oh no, I didn't even think about that. Because he's right-handed, so it'll be the right one full of blood. Does his hand feel oozy at all?
No, but it feels wet, and now he looks at it, stares at it for a moment, and then just uses his magic to wash it off.
Well,
I'll look at him and apologise. I do apologise. He has a really bad habit of nosebleeds.
Thank you for washing my hand. That was appreciative. And thank you for the information. Everything seems to be in order, like I said. And good day.
I'll tell Midas telepathically. Look, I just read his mind. He's fine.
I can't get out the door. Can you open this door for us?
It is open.
Did he believe he has really bad nosebleeds as I walk off?
Get out the door. It's stuck.
No.
I can't.
He just... Yeah, that door's an awkward position because it's on diagonal.
So, he's not the ooze.
No, I could have told you that already. I read his mind.
But maybe oozes have mental deception.
Well, they've definitely done something to Jorah.
But yeah, exactly. So we need to go north.
Okay,
Also,
I'll go north.
They did what to Jorah?
You've lost your memory, not your sense of direction. Get back
Okay.
in. I grab him with a vine whip.
Oh,
You're staying with us, Jorah, until we
So-
figure out how to solve your memories.
Have a look.
We
I'm
can't
just,
let
like,
you
going
wander off alone, okay?
I'm just going through buildings at this point, just like.
just pick Shmoosh up,
Right.
Bulbasaur. I choose you.
Well,
Nothing.
you actually wait before you go into the building. Get to there a moment. I'm just gonna put you
Are
both
you
there.
literally breaking and entering?
You just walk in, but before you leave, you walk in and you do see a water genasi in there.
Oh
They
my
were
god.
on the wrong layer.
It's not breaking and entering if the door's unlocked. It's
They
just,
look at you and go, "Can I assist you?"
we are investigating each of these buildings because there seems to be a criminal on the loose.
And you didn't think to knock first. Also, by the way, because you have met this person before,
Have we?
yes, this
Who is
is
it? Oh.
this is Arby.
Oh my
is this
lord, what?
This is the head person.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the head
You
guy.
literally walked into the room where he was.
Are you kidding me?
So
Well,
No.
this solves a lot of investigation. Get him!
I got to shake his hand.
Yep.
So yeah, there's a criminal, but does his hand feel oozy?
Nope.
Does something?
Actually,
feel
wait. Let me just check something a moment. Sorry.
My aimlessly wandering worked.
It feels fine, but you can all roll me a perception check.
Turn over enough
So-
stones, you're gonna find something.
Guidance, well. I'm gonna need it.
And Elodie as well, because she.
This guy fell faintly of sulfur.
I'm literally gonna walk up to him and try to stare deep into his eyes and try to hypnotize him.
And as I can see Smoosh is doing that, I grab the head out of whatever Jorah
We
did
haven't
with
got
it.
the head, it got smashed against the wall into pieces.
I mean, I would have scooped the pieces up.
I'll love it. Yeah, so you got a bit of a
So I
nugget
have,
in chin.
I have like broken, like a
Oh,
slightly
God.
squashed spot in my bag.
We wish to know why there was a head resembling your face in a chest as he's
Some
getting
save from him.
as
He
he fails
actually
his
fails. Wow. Yep.
Nice.
He is currently under your
Okay,
effect.
I'm gonna keep him hypnotized and charmed. He is incapacitated
Midas,
and visibly dazed as I suddenly
I have an item for you, Midas.
lull him into a hypnotic state. At this
I
point, I can
go
tell
for
the
his
others
pockets.
telepathically to detain him.
Yeah, I go for his
slowly.
pockets and tie his hands up.
You are under hypnotic arrest for
Hypnotic
suspect
arrest.
murder. Suspected murder of Squeaks the First and of Ardy the First as well. I guess you're the first, yeah.
What has he got on him? James? Have we looked at James?
He's incapacitated.
Nothing. And as you do this and say these words, he dissolves.
What?
Kill
He
him!
ripped glass straight at the floor. I'm firing at him.
Yeah, I'll stab him as well. As he starts to dissolve, I'm stabbing him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's incapacitated. Can he dissolve whilst incapacitated?
Well, that's the interesting thing. Apparently, yes.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I'm nuking an Eldritch at point blank at his
Everyone's
face.
just like
Yeah.
everyone's just like stabbing him.
yeah, we'll just
You try to, but you hit the pile, and I'll say you see the faintest trail of something go into through this wall.
What?
I run around.
Oh my
My
god.
super rogue speed.
What is happening?
Door.
Any hill music starts.
Hello.
Hello
Stab the
there.
next one.
Come to get some bread.
No,
Don't
he's
just stab the mic.
Just go straight past. We're gonna get to the back room.
Through into here.
I thought you was about to just launch yourself and stab them.
I shout, sorry. Run straight through.
You roll me perception checks. They're like, hey, what are you doing? This is my food shop.
And this is my eyes.
This is my eyes.
23 for me.
The faint trail of the faint trail seems to go through the ceiling.
Is there any sort of dregs of it left? Like slowly sort of seeping away?
No, it almost seems being pulled away. Like retracted almost.
I just
I'm gonna
neuralized
try
the
and
shopkeeper.
I'm gonna try and scoop some in my water skin before it goes.
It's like, I guess I'm sorry about this, but there is an ooze creature going through the city.
No, I just neuralized them.
So
I don't need to know anything at all.
we need to give you a pat down.
Yeah, they don't even.
I give them a pat down for any objects.
Give him no, you don't give him a pat down. You give him a sniff down.
Not a pat down, and I
Sniff
take
up.
any objects from them and put it on the desk in front of them.
They have a lot of baker's tools on them.
Okay. Well, you don't seem to be the ooze person.
They do not smell of sulfur.
Sorry for wasting your time. We've got an ooze person to catch. Bye.
Question, James.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can. How far down from where we are is the bar? I'm talking directly
probably
from
like
the floor.
60 foot-ish. Quite a distance. The floors are quite high.
Damn it.
Why does that keep happening?
Okay,
Every time I move, it moves me into the
How
wall.
thick is this floor? Would I roughly know?
It's stone.
Yeah, how thick of stone?
Thick.
More than 30 feet between here and the ceiling below?
Possibly.
So before I got dragged up onto this top floor,
Yeah.
because I know the rough layout, where we were is basically where Crystal's bar is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to cast a minor illusion as a sound, knowing roughly where the bar is,
Yeah.
of a sound, basically my voice saying, we need you here, above.
You get a response from in your pocket. Not yet, you don't.
My pocket? What's in my pocket? Oh shit, I forgot about that item. I'll pick the item up and go, we found an ooze, it's gone up to the top floor.
Well, You'll have to keep chasing it, corner it, and then we can ask it questions, but I don't want to make a move because they might not know my position.
On the top floor, please, man. Please, James.
Yeah.
I'm moving to over here.
But judging by where the user's gone, would it be safe to assume it's in here somewhere?
Or in here, because that's directly up.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
around in those sort of areas, yeah, there could be cracks anywhere though, so you don't know.
I'm trying to get to there,
Just
but for
whilst
some
I had
reason...
this shopkeeper, did they introduce themselves when we walked in?
They were like, no. They're like, yeah, food.
Okay.
That's what they said.
All right, so I'll just be like, all right, Brenda, listen, there was no ooze.
The name's Mud.
Oh, well, she's incapacitated still, but you know.
Yeah.
All right, Mud. There was no ooze, and you saw no one breaking and entering. and the sulfur smell was from a weather balloon that was trapped in a thermal pocket. Have a nice day. And I'm going to just walk out and end the hypnotic pattern on them.
Sally looks at Midas and Elodie quickly and is just like...
Well, it's probably just Midas.
The fuck you doing in my bar and going into my back room?
Listen, we're tracking a criminal. It looks like
Fuck you
Harvey.
going into my back room?
It looks like Harvey, but it's not.
Can't
And
keep up with these guys.
it's oozing through the floors and the ceiling. Look out for Harvey.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving
Midas,
throw.
I can't keep up with you. I'm trying to like neuralize people as you're running through here.
You are suddenly levitating in the air, held in place, and it's like...
I will get the peacekeepers on you for disturbing an ongoing
I'll
investigation.
get the peacekeepers on you for illegally entering my back room without talking to me first.
I've not been anywhere near your back room. I'm just looking for the ooze.
You literally just went in here. I saw you.
Midas,
Shmoosh.
you deserve everything you got.
I just try and levitate my way to the exit.
They're just like, just piss off.
I'm trying.
Honestly, you're barred, in fact.
Cool.
They drop they drop the thing, the levitate, and you can leave.
As we said, if you see Harvey, he's not himself. He's a criminal.
Arvi got dissolved, Midas. We're not going to see Arvi anymore.
But he might still be using that form.
Well, are you happy? Are you going to go entering until the peacekeepers throw you in a cell?
Yes.
You're being reckless right now. Whatever this thing is, it got away, and you...
We are still chasing it.
Chasing it? You're running blindly into rooms. You have no idea where you're going.
I actually don't, but this is a good
so stop.
way to explore. Oh, well, not here, but I will check that locked door at some point. We gotta go.
I'm going to go into this room.
Oh my god, you as well. Fuck's sake.
So I've knocked on the door and entered.
It's all just fucking...
A second.
I unlocked this door.
This investigation has turned into an Easter egg hunt.
I was polite. I knocked on the door and entered.
It is Easter.
Okay,
I'm gonna pick like
instead
this
of
up.
eggs, it's oozes.
Okay.
And heads.
And where are you going, Jorah?
Easter egg.
Oh, you're going into the clothiers.
Yes.
It's an Easter head hunt.
Yes.
I've been polite. I do apologise for disturbing you. We're looking for a criminal at the moment who is under the suspicion of murder. They have, however, taken the form of this person, and I will cast minor illusion to bring up Harvey's head. Have you seen them in the past couple of hours?
Not recently. Haven't seen them in a few days.
If you see them, please let us know. It's very important. Do not approach them, though, as unfortunately it is not this person. We believe they may be a ooze.
Fair enough.
Sounding like a crazy person.
And they're just like, okay, right, do you need any clothes or?
I mean, I got my really fancy suit that I'm wearing from her.
Yeah.
I might come back a bit later for something. I'll have a think and I'll let you know. I'll apologise for taking their time and leave.
Shmoosh, can I have a wisdom saving throw from you?
I hide.
Oh my god. What the frick is this thing coming behind me? I'm the one who's trying to, like, not get wrecked up.
Hide.
I'm the one trying to sort this shit out.
That's a fail. They walk past you.
Well,
And this will probably do some serious damage to you as well.
Midas? Wait, Elodie? Midas? Still
Well,
in there?
Elodie's probably just following
Take
you.
22 damage,
I'm down. Oh wait, I'm 2 HP.
and you no longer remember why you were here. As they just ate your memories as they walked past.
Oh my God!
And at that point, I'm going to say, let's roll for initiative.
Oh
So
my
now I'm
God.
just was this
Can I
psychic
say
damage?
Can I
Yeah.
say I've just been running through like round to try and find where they are. As soon as I
Yeah.
left.
Does Elodie see this happen? And
Yep.
I guess Midas would see it through the doorway.
So
Yep.
would you say I've got to about here before combat?
Yeah.
The guy
Damn it.
do a walk by of Shmoosh and try and Among Us him.
Yeah, you did just to run by like dun dun
And he almost
dun.
died.
And what the heck?
Any guidance initiative?
Technically, yes, but you have to have had guidance up actively beforehand.
Fair enough.
Elodie. Initiative.
Just rename this guy's token a moment because it reveals too much. Oh god, he's first.
It's basically what just happened to me.
Isn't that
Oh,
the
and
isn't that the museum or the library guy?
nope, you don't know this guy. Also, Shmoosh, you need to roll me a d4 as well.
Oh, okay.
Swiped his memories.
Just walk past. Okay, so your initiative is dropping by 2 because you're also under the Bane effect.
Right.
Forgot about that.
I just got. So am I like a standing drooling?
No,
Drooling mess
basically,
right now.
they walked past and just stole some memories from you.
Yeah, but apparently forcefully and ripped them out of my head. Like
Yeah.
for Jorah, it was like he got neuralized. For me, I've literally just had my brains turned to melt. Like
Yeah, they literally just, for want of a better word, ate your memories.
ow.
They look and go,
I got a
They
headache.
haunted you.
yeah. So, you're the ones investigating me. You don't know what you're in for. So, I'll give you all a chance. You can allow me to remove your memories of this encounter, and we'll pretend this didn't happen, or you can die.
Wait, what are you trying to do? Like, other than steal memories? I mean, if you're going to take our memories, you might as well do your evil villain speech.
I'm simply aiding the plan.
And the plan is...
None of your concern.
Well, you're a terrible villain if you're going to steal our memories.
I'm not the villain. I'm simply a piece.
Ah, so you're a nobody. Okay, cool. Let's kill him.
No, I am a nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing. That's what I remember.
And okay.
Oh no, Smoosh.
Let me just.
am-
Oh wow, that's mean, but I can do it.
I am nothing as well.
They're gonna walk. They're just gonna take the same space as Shmoosh because they can. Actually,
Oh.
they're going to target you.
We're all nothing inside.
Okay, and they're going to. Wow, apparently miss you, and apparently also targeting Yaz, which Elodie, which shouldn't be.
Join the nothing.
No, that was the wrong button.
What? You made two attacks already and missed. Wait, it got 3 attacks? I thought it only had 2 attacks.
No, it wasn't meant to target Yaz, so it attacked twice on its turn.
Oh.
And the
Alright.
second one hit you. Didn't do anything other than just hit you, but it hit hard. And then it's going to look at Elodie. And I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Elodie. Not terribly unwise.
You actually passed the save.
Get to keep the memories.
Yeah, I get.
You feel it almost trying to pull memories out of your head, but you manage to hold on to them.
No brain worms for me.
Yep. Okay. That is its turn. So we will move to you, Midas.
Yeah, let's fuck him up. Oh no. I can't target him because Shmoosh is in the spot.
I'll move
It's
him back a
okay.
spot for you.
You can finish me.
They bring him. Oh my god.
Send me to the void.
You can bring him back now because I need to be next to him for
Yeah.
attack. So, go with a good old rapier. Yeah.
Solid hit.
Sneak attack.
You're gonna die someday.
6 damage. That's 11 damage.
Apply.
And
Yeah, that's something applied.
considering the damage that got done, will potion of healing on myself as a bonus action because I can
Okay.
do that with the pouch of quick reaction.
Yep. Okay. Anything else?
7 health. That will be my turn. So you're looking at
Actually, wait.
oh wait, it's 2d.
It would be 2d4 plus 2, but because you're using your bonus action and you have quick hands, it's actually. I'll take the first of your 2d4, so it's actually 9 HP. Because for you, it functions as if used as an action.
Ah. So yeah. Cool.
Okay.
I believe that's all I can do. Action, bonus action, and I'm staying in range. Be able to fuck it up. Where's
Okay.
Bibble? Bibble should be with us.
Yes, Bibble should be.
Oh my
That
god.
We keep doing this every time.
Okay, to be fair, at least we remembered at the beginning of combat.
Yeah, the only person who's not with us is the person who lagged behind to sort out our mess as we were running off.
Private investigator, Jorah.
It's actually Bibble first. Before.
Before,
So
yes.
Bibble's gonna walk up to his person, look to them, and go, "Leave my friends alone! Holy Scepter!
You're not my friend. I have no friends.
I missed!" And then Bibble's like,
I'm a nobody.
Yep. It is now Elodie's turn. Because Bibble can't do a lot. What is Elodie going to do?
I kind of want to go it
Yeah?
throat.
You
Yeah.
can't heal
Yeah.
me. My scars run too deep.
I'm going to use healing word. What does it say? Maximum healing.
Sticks and stones may break my bones. Words can never heal.
I'm loving the inputs. It's entertaining. Wow. Min roll on the healing though. You still get 6 back, but still. min roll. But would you like to do anything as your action or any movement?
What is life but minimal existence?
I'm gonna
See,
cast Vicious Mockery.
yeah, go for it.
What kind of person is like you? Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Actually,
You hit me.
it was. Yeah, it smushed with that, not him.
Damn it.
But
Yeah,
I'll
that's
roll a
running
wisdom save for
counterways.
them. They also made the save.
Trying on the inside.
Yeah. I jumped in the way of it.
Smoosh, what are you gonna do?
I felt that. Catapult myself off the edge. No. I have no idea
Damn it,
what's
Smash.
going on. I don't know who these people are or what's happening.
You've only lost your recent memories.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not like you're completely brain dead.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'm just pointing to the necklace on him, on Shmoosh.
Okay.
Just like
I
to
guess
get
I
him
look-
to use the necklace.
want to roll perception for the nearest hot topic.
God damn it, Chris.
And I'll
Gaze
then what do I do for this guy?
Well, the gaze doesn't seem to work, does it? So
I guess I could just not without even moving. I could just look up at this guy and say, like, "Are you nothing too? Let's be nothing together and stand here." And I'll try and hypnotic gaze him. I gotta target him. Okay, that's me. Target him. Try again.
Yes, target yourself.
keeps failing. Oh my god.
It's been on a roll tonight, yeah. Just stare
Yeah.
up at him and hypnotoad him.
I've always been nothing.
Yeah. We'll be nothing together. Let's just stand here.
Okay, that's your turn, Jorah.
I'm just going to be bolting as fast as I can to get to them.
Yeah, it's just running from like floor to floor trying to find us. Jorah's the NPC
from
this
here,
time.
can I see anyone?
You can probably just see Bibble, I'll say.
Can I see the guy there?
No.
Can I hear that there's something going on?
You can hear the sounds of combat and you can hear emo smush.
Can I try and throw an Eldritch Blast at the guy?
Well,
but-
you dashed, didn't you?
Oh shit, yeah. Never mind then.
Jorah is the Casimir of this fight.
Apparently so.
Jorah's the chasm.
I'm lost on that reference. This reference.
No,
You were
because
there,
you were
Casimir
there.
was in the werewolf
Casimir.
cave.
Yeah, he turns up to the end of every fight.
Oh yes,
then
yes. Sorry, my brain's.
Right, so he can't do anything, so Midas.
Perfect.
Oh, that's amazing.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I'll continue to.
He's
well,
incapacitated, so I'm pretty sure you have advantage.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't target this guy because Shmoosh is in the way again.
I will happily take the blade for him.
Stop it.
I thought I was only allowed to be the only edgy one.
Get
That's
back
my
to-
job.
Get back Shmoosh's memories quickly.
It's his
Ooh,
hypnotic gaze, doesn't it? But
it does end
good
it.
amount of damage.
Does get rid of hypnotic gaze, and while he's still there, I'm going to go for an offhand. Because why not? I don't need any more healing. Oh, actually, am I able to activate Smoosh's necklace on himself?
No,
Okay.
I will say.
Because it's just like you push it into them and it spikes them with whatever they've got in the thing.
How the hell did you have an emo smush picture ready? Like, seriously?
I have 3 Shmooshes ready.
Max damage twice.
I am very impressed with this, Chris.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got double max damage.
Nice.
That is a ton of damage. And now it's Bibble's turn. Come on,
Yeah.
Bibble, you got this.
Will Bibble actually get this? Bibble smash. Bibble no smash. Bibble's still learning how to use this stick.
Bibble splosh.
Elodie.
So, in case you're not sure what your things do, that, if it passes, makes them have a -4 on all their things. Try and charm them. You can deal damage to them while while causing them to flee. You know what healing does. You've got this, which gives disadvantage to the enemy while giving advantage to an ally. And you've got this, which puts a lot of damaging daggers on a single spot, causing damage, which you probably don't want to use because of Shmoosh.
Well, Silvery Bobs is a reaction,
Yeah.
so it's when something happens.
So if he doesn't attack, you can give him a disadvantage, but then give advantage to an ally. So you can use that even when it's not your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
You could do that when he's about to do something on his turn.
Okay. I'll cast Bane instead.
Ooh, cool. Right. If you move Shmoosh, I can activate that. I'll move him, yeah.
I'll stand.
Apparently, he's still concentrating on Cloud of Daggers from somewhere.
Okay.
Somewhere, someplace, the cloud of daggers, ruining a.
He makes the
goblin.
save.
But he still makes the save.
Just.
Unless you want to silvery barbs that save.
Oh,
Can I do that?
Or
Yes.
you can use your unsettling words from your Bard of Eloquence features to give him a removal of some of it. You'd have had to do that first, but because you're new, I'll allow that. So as a bonus action, you can basically reduce his roll by D6, which would make him fail.
Yeah, do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Unsettling words?
Yeah.
Okay, but normally you have to do that beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, so he now has Bane. I don't actually. I'll use that as a symbol.
And
Radio.
that was a spell. Move. Go to Mother. Yeah, I'm not sure she can do anything else.
Okay.
No, spell wise.
Shmoosh.
Okay. So see
Yes.
them all stabbing him and trying to kill him. Everyone's like emptying everything on this guy. Don't know who he is. I don't know who they are. Well, do I know who they are?
You know who they are, but you just don't know why you're here.
Okay, why I'm here. Isn't that deep? No one knows why we're here. Man. Think about the only thing that makes me happy anymore. The small pogo stick. Yeah.
God damn it.
I mean, okay, so that's I don't know.
I'm just toggling that on because he would have had them on.
I think
You're not.
this
Gaze
guy,
him
though,
again?
I can't. No, I can't daze him again anymore. I'm afraid.
Oh, you've got
No.
a amount of uses. Okay.
Yeah, I've got unlimited uses.
Per one per person.
Exactly. Everybody gets one. Tell him, Peter. Tell him,
So
Bill.
as soon as it gets used on them, it can't be used again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This guy, I seem like, well, if I know who they are, my friends are attacking this guy, I would assume he's some sort of bad guy, and I'm like,
You know what? I'm going to say just for the hell of it, you don't know who Elodie is
okay,
because they're new enough.
that's true. All right. But they did heal me.
Yeah,
So
they've
may be
healed you,
friendly.
so
I just turned to this guy and maybe try to use some depression damage on him with Mind Sliver. And yeah, be like, my tears don't fall, they crash around
Yeah.
me.
oh god, he is screwed on his next roll.
I guess.
And that's it. I think I'll just move slightly
Right.
to here.
I
Right.
hate you.
Jorah.
God damn it.
Yes, I will.
Right. Move 30 feet for me. Okay, and then at that point, the voice in your thing perks up and goes, points this at them.
I'll point it.
Okay. And I get to bring out. I've lost the thing. Is it that one? No. Where the hell is my. Oh, yeah, there they are. Let's bring out what you actually bring out as you point that at.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yep. As Jorah points this, it glows and an emerald dragon appears. Or an emerald scaled dragon.
I'm unmoved.
And I'll be rolling them onto initiative.
I'm unmoved.
Is
I'm
it
unmoved.
friendly?
Huh?
Is it friendly?
It has a familiar look in its eyes.
Does it smell of sulfur?
Nope.
Okay, we're good.
And it's its turn next.
I'm assuming that's my turn to point it at them.
Now's your action to activate this magic item, and it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to reveal myself, but this thing seems to be like it might try to run away, so I'm not going to allow that. And then it just... what would I do?
Find a creature strong enough, perhaps send me on to the afterlife.
Shut up, Smith. You're not dying.
I already feel dead. Inside.
Raises a hand towards a claw towards this thing, and we'll do. Wait, no, that's legendary action. See that? Interesting. Okay, it's just going to. How many attacks does this get? 1 bite and 2 claws. None.
Good lord. Okay. Oh, okay, and it's dead. Alright. GG, what the crap? You had that ace up your sleeve this whole time? Damn. I guess we could have taken on shooters.
And as this thing
I'm gonna run up.
dissolves into a pile of red things, I will reveal its true form.
Dun, dun, dun.
It was a child all along.
What's worse
Nope.
than-
It
what's
appears
worse
to
than
be.
it is? A child.
Yep. Goes. So this is what's responsible for some of the things. It looks at it for a moment, then just sort of scoops up the ooze and forms it into a pile before reverting back to their humanoid form, which they can't bother to do. So just have a... Let me just copy their token a moment.
Is that combat over? Yeah.
Yep.
Right, I'm gonna run over. Or head over.
So from now on, we just pull out the dragon.
Oh no, that was a one-time use thing.
Oh my lord.
Still
You
going.
blew it.
So I'm not the only one who's hiding their true form.
Of course not. And we're not the only ones either. And looks at this. So, do any of you know what this is?
Y'all got any of those
No.
berries?
I just said it out of game, but would I know
Yeah.
of it in game?
No.
Do we know?
Um,
Can we make a roll?
I was like,
I
can I
would
do a
say-
history?
I
See if
would
I've read about it.
I would say the only one who can make a roll on this probably is you, Midas. You can make a history check.
I can.
Guidance. I'm going to give you a massage.
What?
Oh, guidance.
It's a pretty good massage. 3 out of 4 rating.
3 stars.
14.
You've heard of these, but not enough. It sounds familiar. So this, they go, you know what? Just a sec. I'm going to grab your tokens and I'm going to take you to her bar. She leads you down there.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just...
Let's go drown our sorrows, gang.
Do we need to go to shoot a guy to claim a reward for saving his city from some...
Well, I don't know if you've quite solved the problem yet, but you certainly removed one of the problems.
He might be one of them.
I'm going to dig in my pocket and pull out some of the earth that we got ages ago and just hand it to Shmoosh and go, have something to eat. You're not you when you're hungry.
Do my memories come back when I eat the stuff?
Well, if you're having a short rest, yes.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, short rest and I'll feed him.
Then
Yeah.
yes, I will.
So during this short rest, they will explain. So this is an oblex.
Oh, Lord.
They are ooze creatures that eat memories and can form impersonations of the people whose memories it has stolen.
Question. Was it that stole my memories out of the chest?
No.
Okay.
And yes.
Okay, so second question.
No, but actually.
If it stole my memories, what form would it take? This form, the myriad of others, or my normal form?
That you don't know. Because it hasn't happened. You'll have to wait and find out.
I was asking Crystal.
Well, if it was there, I would assume it could be able to take any form you have a memory of.
That's quite a few.
At least but I apologize for not revealing my true nature. As you can imagine, I keep that close to the chest.
No need
And
to
fortunately, you're in just the right position that nobody could see me for the few moments when I did it. At least I hope. Otherwise, they'll have to explain why they saw a dragon. But I suppose at this point I should reveal the other secret. You see, as you can probably tell by my size, I'm not exactly a young dragon. I've been here for quite a while. I'm actually one of the 2 that built this city.
City.
The other one being shooters, who also helped build this city.
On rocket.
And they, like myself, are a dragon.
What? Wait a minute, wait. And you knew that? And you didn't tell us? You told us to go talk to them? We could have been numbed or breathed on.
Don't worry. That's why I gave you that thing, so if it did get dangerous, I could help.
And was that you talking to me when I was up there?
No, and that's the unusual thing.
So who's working with them? Someone telepathic, I know that much.
Well, that's the thing. Nobody I know has been up there. Even myself and spoke with shooters and heard another voice, which makes me think that you could hear that voice for a reason, Shmoosh.
But they kind of warned me. They warned me that they were trying to, like, lure me into a trap. So maybe there's someone on our side in here. We need to find them.
Yes. What I'm thinking is that Celeste, as Shooters should probably be known, is the one who gave you the warning. Whereas Shooters, who is the form they've taken, is currently controlling them. But because the reason I think that you could speak to them and others could not, and this is just a theory, is because you're a myconid. And I think that whatever is possessing them must be of a similar nature, which confuses me because Oblexes.
It oozes.
Yes, they're not known
I'm a
to,
plant.
and yes, and those who control the oozes aren't the type to use plants or fungi as part of their goals. At
Those
least from what
control
I've read.
oozes. And who is it who controls oozes?
They pause and goes, unfortunately, telling you that would put you in greater danger. Because to know of them will make you think of them, and that can allow them to manifest.
I'm going to reach into my pack and go, I have something to show you.
The most deeply disturbing thing I think anyone's ever said.
I will pull out the slightly squashed head.
No,
And
you
that is
won't.
the second most disturbing thing today.
Sorry. I will dive into Jorah's pack, into Midas's pack,
I
and
will
pull out
pull
the
it
slightly squashed head.
Why do you have a head?
because
We
we need to get
found
head
this.
skin.
Oh,
Look who it is. Can she tell who it is from how squashed it is?
They
It's-
just look and go,
It's Avi or whatever he's called.
Harvey.
RV.
Yeah, that guy.
Hey, consider this. Then simply go, not someone I recognize, but too deformed, unfortunately. But
I cast minor illusion to create their face.
yeah, so by that, that's unusual. Why would they need to kill someone in order to make?
Well, I think the idea is it wouldn't work well for them if there's two people walking around here with the same face.
Yes, but if there are two people with the same face, they could use that face to, for example, discredit Arvi or get other people blamed and then take another form. If there's Oblexes in here, then that proved problematic, but what's more problematic is if something like this has control of shooters, it must be quite powerful.
So now do we kill shooters?
No, but we're going to confront him and hopefully release him.
Do these Oblexes have any weaknesses?
They have a certain aversion to flame. It's the sulfur in their bodies, I believe.
Anyone know fireball or fire magic?
I don't. Oh, wait, there's that flamethrower we could go pick up.
Yeah.
Again,
Kill it with fire.
again, as I said,
Burn
whilst...
them.
Actually, that'd be over there.
Burn them all.
Whilst
Okay, Daenerys.
the Oblex has been dealt with, if there's more than one, keeping a lit torch when you're near people or something like that could help reveal them.
Oh, I came up with that
But-
idea.
I light a torch And I'm just like, I'll keep this with me. As far as everyone can see, I'm a human. I don't have great vision. They'll just think I'm trying to see.
I look at Midas and go, I can do one better. Crystal, you haven't got a staff or anything around I could borrow, do you?
No.
Or a long piece of wood?
Oh, long piece of wood. Yeah, they
I
hand
could
you.
use like a staff, like a cane.
Yes, they hand you a long piece of wood.
I will use my shape-shifting ability to make my eyes cloud over,
Turn into wood.
as if I'm like cataracts and unable to see that well.
Interesting.
And now I can carry a torch because it helps me see with my eyes.
So we can both carry in torches.
But what I certainly
Cool.
worthwhile. But what I will say is that is where we're going to wrap up tonight's session.
Mm-hmm.
You have discovered one of the problems in the town. Not saying that's all of them, and not saying it's not all of them. So now you have to find out. So tune in 2 weeks' time, or we'll be back for another fun-filled episode where the party, with the aid of Crystal, will now go speak to shooters to see if they can solve the problem and get their reward.
Blow out our torches, the screen goes black, and that's the end of the session. But also we have logins.
Yes, we do. We zoom in
Let's
away.
not forget that.
We also have on Sunday our Bard Beyond the Witchlight campaign, the carnival cards. Tune in on then at 7 GMT. And on Friday as well for Roll for Story, we delve into the elemental plane of Earth and navigate the sevenfold maze. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and bye bye for now. See ya.
Bye.